Welcome and thank you for joining. Now that we have looked at various additions and subtractions of rational expressions, I invite you all to try this question that has a combination of all the different cases we've seen together. So we have not just two, but three different rational expressions. We are not just adding or just subtracting, but we're adding and subtracting in the meantime. And we have variables in the numerator. So in principle, we follow the same strategies, just a bigger question, nothing too difficult. You can try this on your own, and I will go ahead and explain it here. So first of all, we are going to take a look at what we have. We have trinomials in the denominator, all different, which means we have to make them same. We need to find the lowest common denominator, which means that we need those denominators in factored form. So we're going to factor each denominator. The first one, and luckily these are easy denominators or trinomials to factor, the simple ones. So x squared plus 3x plus 2 is x plus 2, x plus 1. Remember, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now next we have 4x over x squared plus 5x plus 6 will factor into x plus 3, x plus 2, 3 times 2, 6, 3 plus 2, 5. And then last, we have 5x, x squared plus 4x plus 3 factors into x plus 3, x plus 1. So 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So next, we're going to start off with the lowest common denominator. Now, to determine the lowest common denominator, we have to examine what we have and check and see what denominators have common factors. So what are the common factors here? So we have x plus 2 as a common factor. So that will be a factor in the lowest common denominator. Next, we have x plus 3, a common factor, and x plus 1, a common factor. And with this, we have included all these factors that we have in the denominator, which means that they're going to be factors of the lowest common. So we're going to start off by writing lowest common denominator will be equal to x plus 2. That would be this factor. You list it once, it is repeated, and x plus 1, and lastly we have x plus 3. So since we are here at lowest common denominator, let's take the restrictions. We know that neither one of the factors is allowed to be 0. So x plus 2 different than 0, x different than negative 2, x plus 1 different than 0, different than negative 1, and x plus 3 different than 0, x different than negative 3. So the restrictions are different than negative 2, different than negative 1, and different than negative 3. Next, we'll start making all denominators same as the lowest common, and I like to start off by rewriting the entire expression with a little bit of room on the side. So x plus 2, x plus 1 is missing x plus 3, so we'll multiply by x plus 3, numerator and denominator. Here we're missing x plus 1, so x plus 1 over x plus 1. And here we're missing x plus 2, so multiply by x plus 2, both numerator and denominator. In the next step, we'll start simplifying the numerators and bring them under the same denominator. So we're going to have here 3x squared plus 9x. Now here negative or minus 4x times x, negative 4x squared. Now, minus 4x times 1 is negative 4x. Lastly, we have 5x times x, 5x squared, and 5x times 2 is 10x. In the denominator, we'll have the lowest common denominator. Now, we're going to collect like terms. And as you can see here, we have 3x squared and negative 4x squared, and positive 5x squared as like terms. So 3 minus 4, negative 1, plus 5, positive 4x squared. And 9x, negative 4x, and 10x are like terms, and they will make 9 minus 4, 5, plus 10, 15x. This will be over the lowest common denominator. Now, lastly, we will have to check and see if we can further factor the numerator, and we see that we have a common factor of x. We'll take that out, and in hopes that we can probably find a factor to simplify the denominator with. We don't in this case, but at least we checked. And over the lowest common denominator, this is as simple as it can be. And lastly, we're going to state the restrictions. Lowest to highest, -3, -2, and -1 are not allowed to be values of x. And that would be it. So next, we have this interesting expression that has a combination of division, addition, and subtraction. I invite you to try this on your own. And if you want, you can check the answers that are posted on Brightspace. And as always, thank you for learning with me, and bye for now.